Super Dave here with another Super Dave review. This is the Super Dave Special Review. Super Dave here with another exciting Masters of the Universe Customs review. And I mean custom heads. One of the kings of custom heads for Motu himself, HordakMX. Jose, he is at it again. And I was able to get a good batch of heads from him in. They just came in yesterday. I'm so excited. I've been waiting since September of 2025. You say, why so long? Well, the tariffs and shipping and some changes over in Mexico, because that's where he's from. A lot of different things. But he wanted me to tell you, he asked me specifically, say, please tell U.S. customers that the reason shipping is higher now is because he can only ship from Mexico via UPS. But you remember when it used to come USPS and you had to wait weeks? Literally, I got it in just a few days. So UPS is a better choice, but it is going to cost you $30 and up to ship, depending on what you're ordering. And so I'd advise you to, because these little heads are small and they're light, order in bulk. Get as many as you can afford to get because they're awesome. And I'm going to show you just a few. This is female emphasis review because I've got She-Ra and Teela's, and I did get a couple of He-Man, but I'm going to show you the She-Ra heads and the Teela heads first. And man, they are so much better than what Mattel gave us. It is just a crying shame. But I just had to do this review. I've had people say, well, are you going to tell us what you think about the movie? I got my shirt out. I'm planning on trying to do something where I talk about the trailer. But I don't know. I've watched so many already, and it's been pretty well covered, but I think I will try. I've never done one before, but I've got to for Masters of the Universe, right? So we'll test that out, but I had to do this first because HordakMX, man, it's just awesome. He's great. His heads take the value of a action figure to the next level. Seriously. Come on, let's go check them out. And here we are on Eternia, getting ready to take a look at some She-Ra heads. First of all, here is the head that Mattel provided us with the 40th anniversary She-Ra with the pale skin and the very pale pastel color clothes that kind of was more reminiscent of the 1985 action figure with the cloth clothing, and also had like real hair type, stringy hair. Well, that is the face that Mattel gave us. Well, HordakMX thought he could do better than that, and he gave us this head. And you can see the pearlescent crown, which is not just like this, but definitely looks She-Ra-esque. Maybe a little bit out wider than you'd expect, but this one was too. Not quite the exact same thing, but you can see that it matches. It's got a pearlescent pinkish hint to it up there on the top, and just look at the makeup, the shape of the face, the eyes. I mean, can you even compare the eyes? Now, don't get me wrong, this was not a bad face. It was not the worst face, and this face does match the Adora that we just got with Masterverse, the Dispara / Adora action figure. But man, the eyes, the facial structure, the look, the lips, just beautiful. And he hand paints these, and they just do a fabulous job. I'm telling you, HordakMX, Jose from Mexico, he does a great job. And then I also wanted the other She-Ra head because he has a third one. Now I've shown you guys my other She-Ra head before that I have with the deluxe figure, but I had two deluxe figures, and I wanted a She-Ra head to go with that one. And this one's a little different than the first one I had. And just look at this She-Ra head. Oh man. And I put her on Swiftwind. This is the deluxe, the one that we got first. And I put her on the Swiftwind, the Origin Swiftwind. And I'm telling you, I think it looks fabulous. Don't you think this looks great? I mean, she fits on there really good. And just look at this face sculpt. I just love this She-Ra. I mean, he did a fabulous job. Fabulous. And this one's hair more matches like the hair, I think on the original. It's been so long now since I've seen the original and I can't even remember, but the first She-Ra head that I got from him, and I've shown y'all this one before, is this one right here. And this one's beautiful too. And this one had the solid yellow hair, and it had the space to put the sword, if you can remember here, a little gap so that you could put the sword back there, and that was really cool. And you know, the crown was not as big, and she had a beautiful face. But I have to say, I think I like this one even better. And this time we have like just a bright yellow, almost translucent, glowing type hair. It's not fully translucent, but it has a little bit of a translucent tone to it in the front and the edges, and it just looks so beautiful. So kind of let y'all decide here on which you think is the prettiest. I think they're both good. I like the fact that the hair goes up a little higher and the crown a little higher on this one. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. But let me show you again these side by side. I mean, can you even compare? I think this one is just beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. A, B, B, A. Which one is better? Okay, let's go look now at Teela. Do you remember our Revolution Teela? The captain of the guard. Really cool outfit. Now, she did not come with a bad head. I really actually love this head. And I also love this head, the other head that she came with the disheveled hair, because she basically took her crown off, threw it down, and we got this Teela, and I liked it. I mean, you know, and then she, you know, went off and shaved her head and became, you know, she sowed her wild oats, went off the range, so to speak. And but before she did, she worked in Eternia before she left. And I like the fact they introduced with this body some muscle tone, and I just thought this was a really good look. Well, I thought I really liked the HordakMX head sculpts that I was seeing, and so to replace this one, he made this one. And I think that this one did a really good job again on this one. The painting on the teeth, and I think her left eye on our right, looking at her, may just be a tad off, but still beautiful, beautiful. I love the hair, I love the crown, I love what they did with the hair here. Just amazing. And so I couldn't miss out on this. I've been waiting a while, and I said, no, I think I'll pull the trigger. Last year when I first looked at these, I said, yeah, I got to order these Teela heads. And then, of course, we know with the 2000X stuff springing back into action, both with the cartoon collection and with Mondo, he also had a 2000X Teela head that I felt like could go on this body or the other body that we're getting ready to look at in a minute, the new Eternia body. But here it is. Just take a look at the 2000X, like this younger version of Teela with the cool hair. Oh man, the big ponytail, the gold, you know, ponytail holder back there, wrap, and the little tiara. I mean, just, I thought this was excellent. What I might do actually with this one is I may take some turquoise paint, some metallic type turquoise, and do some trim work on here, because remember Teela, I mean, it doesn't look just like her outfit, but she had some turquoise going on her outfit in the 2000X Mike Young production Teela. But I really, really like this head sculpt. Excellent, excellent. Remember, if you're interested, hit up HordakMX on Instagram. That's Hordak, just like the villain name, and then M as in Masters, and then X as in Xylon. You know, I don't know. Go figure. But yeah, HordakMX on Instagram, and you can see all of his work. He's got tons of heads. and some of them may have to mold for you and paint, so you may have to wait a little while. But if you're willing to pay for the UPS service of shipping, the brown trucks in America, he's able to ship them out now using UPS, but the shipping cost is more, but you will get it a little faster. And you know, it's just the logistics as they advertise, you know. But there's a comparison side by side for you. You decide, which one do you think looks the best of these heads? Okay, so here is our Masters of the Universe Classics head of Teela on the left. Had super limited articulation. And then here is our new Eternia Teela here on the right. And boo, I just did not like this head sculpt. Me personally, I did not like the eyes. I did not like the mouth. It just doesn't look attractive. It just doesn't look like Teela. Let's say the head's not ugly, okay? Let's say it's not ugly, which it's not ugly, but it's just not Teela. Now, I know Teela's face can range all over the map just like He-Man's, but come on, this doesn't look good. I mean, all the Revelation heads we got from the Netflix series look better than this, in my opinion, and that one got plenty of flack. Now, I'm just ranting here, but I think most everybody thought this face was beautiful, the classics. But, you know, who wants to go around melting down the hole and swapping classics head on Masterverse? Not me, but HordakMX, kaboom! I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. Now, you tell me that that's not an improvement. That is the HordakMX, and please believe me when I say that these heads, because I looked at his heads on his, you know, Instagram page before I ordered them. They look better in person than they even look on camera or in pictures, and I can guarantee you that, because I even told my wife, I said, baby, they look better in person than they did in the pictures. Because I don't know, sometime when I looked at some of the Teela heads especially, not as much the She-Ra heads, but the Teela heads, I felt like that something was just off a little bit. But when you get them in hand and you see them on the figure, it's just wow. Just wow. And I still want to treat her chest with like some anti-shine matte finish spray eventually. But just look at this head. I mean, let me do a side by side. Boom. Just look at that. I mean, is there any competition here? Is there any doubt? And I know you're thinking, of course, it's a custom head, but this is an excellent custom head and a beautiful custom head and a beautiful paint job, beautiful quality, fits on the figure perfectly. And that is, by the way, if you're interested in that head, that is the new Eternia head. The other one, one of those was an actual classics head that I had put on one of my Teelas, and then the other one was a Masterverse head that could go pretty much with anybody, anybody, you know, literally. That was the 2000NX head. But this, he has a name basically. Like, for instance, that's my Mondo head for He-Man. He does a Mondo head that looks like the Mondo head from the 1/6 scale. So he's got tons of He-Man heads, but that's just one of them. And then this is the new Eternia Teela head. And I think this is the best one yet, my friends. And I've done a video before on the Filmation Club Grayskull style Filmation Classics head, you know, that replaced that awful Filmation head on the, like, the Filmation type body of the Classics. That one was awful. The lips, everything. And he did a great job on that one. I've shown you that. You have to go back and check my videos on her and some other of my HordakMX heads. But yeah, there's just no doubt. Now let's look at all three side by side, okay? I don't know. I just personally, I know it's a close call, but I have to say that this HordakMX head may even beat out the Classics head. And that's up in the air because that is a beautiful head sculpt. the hair, everything's just right. But I don't know. I don't know. That one's not bad at all. All right. Okay, and so just for fun, I'll show you a few of my other He-Man heads. I'm not sure what he calls this one, but it's one of the fairly new ones. But that's a He-Man head that he's done, and it works great with this Masters of the Universe Revolution body that came with, you could do either the battle armor or the regular armor. Came with this cool, very nice metallic looking axe. And here is the newest Mondo head that I got. Not quite as much blonde in the hair, and a little bit less detail of the face as far as, like, I don't know, I don't want to say makeup, but just, you know, his lips and stuff. Because this is the Mondo I've had for a while, and to me it just looks a little bit more finished. And that's the one I've had for a good while here. But this was the other Mondo head, and he looks awesome too, just a little different. Just a little bit, you know, different. But it works good, I think, with the battle armor. The shine in the hair kind of matches. I was like, okay, maybe it's like reflecting off the metal kind of thing. I don't know. But this one I've had for a while. This is not the newest one, but this is my favorite one right here. This is my favorite He-Man that I've got right now. And that's because of that Mondo head. Look at the detail and the shading in the face. But this one's good too. It just does, it looks like it's missing a little bit of the shading in the hair and in the face, but it looks really good. And then this face, very different but very awesome looking, looks really good. He just looks like he's angry, but with a closed mouth look, like he's just intense, like, I'm gonna get you. And it's kind of like Superman when Luthor was in his face talking about his dog under his breath. Kind of look, I don't know. But anyway, there's them. And then guess what? He also provided me with a new Eternia, Anti-Eternia He-Man head. And look at that awesome head. Oh man. And I've gotten a Anti-Eternia He-Man head from him before, which was for my classics Anti-Eternia He-Man. I've shown that off before when I did my video on my custom made Anti-Eternia Battle Cat. You can check out that that video, but let me show you very quickly. He has long hair and a ponytail. Check it out. Yeah, it just looks really good. Looks really good here. I just really think he did a stellar job with this face. Great. Really good job. What do you think? Does he not do awesome work or what? He molds these and then he paints them. Cool. Now here is my favorite Duncan and my favorite Man-at-arms head, which HordakMX did, which is reminiscent of the way he appeared in the Revelation Netflix series. This was Mattel's attempt at it. So you can see why I like this one better. But then also, you remember we got a new Eternia Man-at-arms with this face, which with a removable helmet. And there's two helmets, so I'm having to use this one on this is the Mattel one, and then this is HordakMX face. So let's look at them side by side here. This one's a lot better, and the green that he used on the actual hoodie part of the head, that's the helmet that came with this action figure. That's not a HordakMX helmet, but the head is. And this is Mattel's, and this is HordakMX. Looks so much better to me. And I'll show you what he looks like without his helmet. And there you go. That's his helmet, and you can see the green is a little bit off, but it's okay because it looks so good. But which face do you think looks better? The Mattel head or the HordakMX head? And if you want to do a throwback, here is Queen Vina, which was our King Grayskull's wife. And this is the Revelation King Grayskull. And this is the Mattel head, which was really a beautiful head, really handsome head, looks great. But here, HordakMX head, right? There's HordakMX King Grayskull head. Looks Amazing, doesn't it? Love the eyes here. Just looks good. I love the braided hair, the thickness of it. And yes, there's a ponytail going down the back, but look how high up it comes. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful head sculpt for King Grayskull. If you like this figure and like another head, rather, a better head for him. The Mattel one is not bad on this one. I mean, I'm going to give it to him. It doesn't look bad, but I do like this one a lot better personally. The royal couple, the power couple. And thank you for joining this Super Dave review as we looked at these custom heads, and they're just looking amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Teela upgraded. This particular She-Ra especially upgraded in my opinion. Still love this Mondo He-Man head. Now I have one for my battle armor He-Man, and then even a removable helmet head type head for this body that looks better than Mattel's, I think. Really nice for Man-at-Arms Duncan here. And even another head for my second deluxe She-Ra body, which I'm putting on this Swift Wind that came with the Origins cartoon series. And I love that. She's looking amazing. So there they are one last time. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Be blessed.